Hi and welcome to our new video series Nutrition Corner with Dr. D. This series is our latest addition to the value that we want to bring to all our subscribers. Now you will get not only reviews and recommendations for your next trip, but also great information from a licensed healthcare provider that will help you optimize your health so that you are in the best shape for your next vacation. Don't forget to also check our section on travel medicine tips and tricks. In that series, we blend strategies from both Western and complementary medicine to bring you the best of both worlds in dealing with common medical issues encountered while traveling. So let's start our discussion about fats by dividing fats into three main categories: saturated, monounsaturated, and polyunsaturated. Most food contains a mixture of all three. To make it simpler, we will generally categorize the food that contains fats by the type of fat that predominates. The good fats include monounsaturated fats and polyunsaturated fats. Monounsaturated fats are present mainly in avocado, canola oil, and olive oil. Polyunsaturated fats are found in fish, and those are the good omega-3 fats, but also in nuts. Seeds, soy foods, sesame oil, and soybean oil are the sources of omega-6 fats. These fats are probably not so good for us, but more on that later. The reason why some polyunsaturated fats are better for us is that polyunsaturated fats lower the bad LDL cholesterol more than the monounsaturated fats. Additionally, the polyunsaturated fats, namely the omega-3 fat present in fish oil, have anti-inflammatory effect. Traditionally, it was thought that omega-6 fats promote inflammation. However, based on most recent studies, it seems that omega-6 fats present in vegetable oils have not been shown to cause inflammation. The proponents of omega-6 fatty acids claim that there is no good clinical evidence that omega-6 fats cause inflammation. I personally believe that we still don't know the entire truth, and therefore I will not elaborate more on this subject at this time. In my personal experience, however, I have seen clinically that people that consume a diet high in omega-6 fatty acids or the vegetable oils are more prone to inflammatory conditions. I have also seen many of their conditions dramatically improved once they reduce intake of omega-6 fatty acids in their diet and increase their intake of monounsaturated fats or omega-3 fats. So where do we find good fats? Well, let's start with oils. Most oils are either monounsaturated or polyunsaturated. Canola and olive oils are among the most popular monounsaturated oils. Soybean oil, on the other hand, is the source of the most polyunsaturated fats. To be more specific, soybean oil contains a large amount of omega-6 fat. However, here I want you to keep in mind that polyunsaturated fats don't come only from bottles of cooking oil. In reality, the majority of people get mostly their dose of polyunsaturated fats from soybean oil in their salad dressing, mayonnaise, tub margarines, and other spreads. Many packaged or restaurant foods are also high sources of soybean oil in our diet. For cooking, we generally recommend to use either canola oil, especially if you plan to do light stir frying, or olive oil when you want its flavor for cooking. Keep in mind that even though most saturated fats come from animal sources, there are exceptions. Coconut, palm, and palm kernel oils are saturated fats even though they are derived from plants. Coconut and palm kernel oil are often used to make so-called yogurt coating and chocolate coating because they stay solid at room temperature. A large study that was initially published in 2013 and then republished with new data in 2018, but with the same results, indicated that extra virgin olive oil can protect against the strokes and heart attacks. So having olive oil in your diet on a daily basis can bear some benefits. In general, nuts, seeds, and butters made from them are loaded with unsaturated fats, but the content of the fat varies. For example, walnuts and sunflower seeds are rich in polyunsaturated fats, while cashews and hazelnuts are among the highest in monounsaturated fats. The result of one study suggested that eating nuts can help lower the risk of heart attacks and strokes. However, you have to be careful not to eat too many nuts. Nuts are very high in calories and can lead to excessive weight gain, which would be very detrimental to your overall health. On average, 20 grams or about 3/4 of an ounce a day is a reasonable portion that will supply only about 120 calories. There were several other studies that looked at the ability of nuts to lower bad LDL cholesterol. In those studies, walnuts, pecans, almonds, peanuts, pistachios, hazelnuts, and most seeds showed the biggest promise. Macadamia nuts, cashews, and Brazil nuts have more saturated and less unsaturated fat, therefore should be eaten only sparingly. It's easy to add nuts to your diet. However, to prevent overeating on nuts, it's best to mix them with other food. You can sprinkle toasted nuts on salad instead of using croutons or tossing them onto your unsweetened cereal with fresh fruit. You can also add a few nuts as a topping to a plain low-fat Greek yogurt. All of this tastes great and you will get fewer calories per bite than eating nuts straight out of a bag or bowl. The American Heart Association has long been advocating that everyone eats seafood once or twice a week. That's partly because seafood has omega-3 fats, which may lower the risk of heart attacks and stroke. Additionally, seafood can replace saturated fats in your diet by substituting fish for red meat. But not all fish is equal when it comes to omega-3 fatty acids. The highest content of omega-3 fats per ounce is in sardines and herring. We will talk more about the good and bad fish for you in our next Nutrition Corner video. To sum it up, in this video, we discussed the major categories of fat and where to find them. We have also looked at the best sources of healthy fats, such as omega-3 polyunsaturated fats and monounsaturated fats, and discussed some simple strategies for adding them to our diet. Fat is an important macronutrient, and selecting the right healthy fat can have tremendous effect on our overall well-being. Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment below, and if you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this.